record on this computer. Ooh, that one I can edit after. And then I share live on Facebook. Hi, Janelle. Uh, there you go. Business. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome. I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm just going to share my screen, which I lost somehow. There it is. This always happens right in the beginning, right?
Yes.
Oh, actually, Eric, can I make you as a co-host so that you can let people in?
Sure.
As I see other people are joining. Here you go. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get this call started. I am so excited to be here as always. The last couple of weeks, we've been hosting calls, sharing success stories. And so I'm just so grateful for all of you who are here. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Whitney, Janelle, Martha. We've got Eric and Kathryn here. I'm so excited for this. So whoever's invited you to this call really loves you. Like they really love you because they have a secret that we're sharing with the entire world because it's the best unkept secret there is. Okay, this is life changing. It changed my life, it changed Kathryn's life, who we're going to hear. We've got two wonderful guests here. We've got Kathryn Brown and we've got Eric Misch here, and they're here to share their success stories with us. And of course, I will share mine. So, this is all about empowering your future, which is why this is the title of this presentation, Empowering Your Future, because all we can do today is take a step forward to empower our futures. Okay. And so I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you so much for coming. We're live streaming on Facebook. We're recording this call so that we can share it with the world. And yeah, let's get started. Ah, there you go. So first of all, whoever, if you don't know me yet, my name is Kieve Pauzé. I'm an artist, I'm a jeweler, I am a mother of two young boys. I'm a certified functional nutrition counselor. I'm an avid traveler ever since I came out of the womb. I'm a photographer. I'm passionate about life. And this has been me my entire life, just passionate about life, passionate about being happy and enjoying it. And I never really fit into the box, like I always wanted to go against, against the current a little bit. I'm a little bit of a rebel, but also I follow the rules. And so my goal in life has always just to be free. Um, Free in my time, free in where I can be, free in the way that I live. I never wanted to answer to anybody, and that's been my ultimate goal, which is a big part of my personality. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aquarius or if that's just how I was raised to be, but that was my ultimate goal. And so I was so happy when this business opportunity um presented itself to me, and I'm going to share a little bit about that in a minute. But so that's me, and I'm here to host this call really to share this opportunity. Sorry, my hair keeps falling into my face. And so I'm really here to share this business opportunity and to share with you different success stories in line with this opportunity, because anybody can do this. Okay. I, I dropped out of university even if I had a year left. And anybody can do this. It's and that's why it's so important for me to share this with the world, because it's completely life changing. So that's a little bit about me, and I will share my success story in some time. Oh, sorry. During this call, if you're wondering why you're here, why your friend invited you here, why I invited you here, we're talking about this business opportunity. And you keep hearing this word, but what is it really? So, what we're going to go through, we're going to talk about what the company is, who we are as a company. We're going to share our stories with the business, Kathryn, myself, and Eric. We will show you what the products are because obviously there's no business with no product. And we will obviously go through the compensation plan, which is usually what people, really want to know. Let's, the details of the compensation plan and how it really works. So that's, and then we'll stop recording the call and we'll open up for questions and answers for whoever might have some. So the first thing is, what company do we work for that is offering us this opportunity? The name of the company is Purium. It's pure and premium put together. Because Purium is not just changing the way people eat, we're changing the way they live. We're changing the way people live through what they eat, but also through, right, there's something happening here, but also through what we eat. So how we're living our lives. This is a lifestyle change through the foods that we're putting in our bodies, but also the way that we're making an income. We're in 2024 now. It's not the same as it was a few generations ago, where we had our set career for 40 years, and then retired. The way that we live is changing. So Purium has taken all of that, everything that really matters the most in our lives, and put it together and gave us that opportunity to thrive on so many different levels. So we work with nutrition, and we also work with helping people find financial stability and financial independence, which is amazing. This is like, to me, it's a dream come true to have both of these together. So the first thing that I always loved about this company is that we take care of the earth. We take care of the soils. We help in regenerating soils. Okay, a lot of our soils are depleted nowadays. A lot of the food that we eat are nutrient deficient. Our soils are not the same as they were 50 years ago. The food industry has changed drastically because we're trying to feed a growing population on this earth. So of course, that it's bound to happen, to have degrading soils, to have GMOs sprayed all over the place, to have pesticides and herbicides. So we're really a company that is trying to regenerate the soils, that we're trying to reduce our negative impact on this earth for the future generations. So this is something that really speaks to me within this company. We are one of the first companies to have gone plastic free. So we work with superfoods. And if you know anything about superfoods, the majority of the time when we're looking at them, we're seeing them come in these massive plastic bins. Now, since 2022, we have gone almost completely plastic free. Eric, maybe you can correct me on this one. We're over 95% plastic free, I believe. We've created these compostable packaging. If you can see on this picture, this is my favorite picture in Purium, in the Purium community, because this packaging is actually home compostable within 6 years. Okay, which is absolutely amazing. We're not only saving the planet by reducing our plastic usage in the packaging of our products, we're also saving our carbon emissions just by reducing the amount of truckloads that you need to carry these empty plastic bins to the manufacturing facilities, right? So we're always a step ahead. All right, our company is over 30 years old. We were the original wholesalers for organic superfoods, and we've changed the model of sharing these superfoods about 20 years ago, and now it's not just about having a sustainable earth and a sustainable food, sustainable nutrition. It's also about having sustainable economical business, right? So I mean, it just checks off the entire list on how on being the best company on earth, which is why I'm so honored and so grateful to be a part of this movement. It's not just a company, it's a movement. Um, we are the first company to have a glyphosate solution, We have been tested in preclinical trials to remove glyphosate from the gut. Now, if you don't know what glyphosate is, I'm not going to go into this on this call, but please come onto our call Thursday next week, or a quick Google search will let you know exactly what glyphosate is and how detrimental it can be to our health. So we're the first company to have a product that actually helps eliminate glyphosate from our gut. We are USDA organic. We are part of the non-GMO project. We've received the detox certification. And so, this company is just amazing in all ways, and these companies approve of that. I'm wondering if I should share my story first. I'll share my story first, and then I'll have Kathryn and Eric, if you'd like to. So now that you know a little bit of the company and that we are, whole foods, superfoods distributors, I want to share a little bit of my success story in this company. Okay. So it all started with I was a mom of a 2.5-year-old. I hadn't slept in a long time since my pregnancy. I became an insomniac. I was exhausted. I was a tired mom. I was running two businesses at the time, and I was just exhausted, and I had been plant-based for over a decade. Food was never something that I would ever question. I wasn't somebody who ate. I had a good diet. I never had a problem with food. So I never thought that it could be my nutrition. I didn't know. I just thought that, well, with pregnancy and becoming a new mom, you're just tired. Like that's just an automatic thing that happens when you become a mom. And one day I had a friend of mine, we went to a cafe together, and she took out this green juice and added some water to it and mixed it with a fork. I don't know where her blender bottle was at this time, but she mixed it with a fork and had me taste it. And it tasted delicious. I claimed that it tasted like the ocean. And I wasn't particularly interested. I was skeptical, like anybody is. And I was especially skeptical of anything that came in powdered form. That to me was a big no no in food. I was like, I like real food. I only eat real food. And but I did, she showed me the ingredients. I was like, okay, wow, this is food. I know exactly what's on this list of ingredients. So that was pretty cool. That was the first thing. I was like, okay, I know what this is. That's good. I put this in my smoothies every morning. And but really I just wanted to support my friend who was starting out in this business, who is now has gone off to be a very, very successful um person in this business. But anyway, so I just wanted to support her. And so I bought a whole bunch of products. When I received them for 2 weeks, the box kind of just laid there. It just stayed there. And I didn't want to open it. And eventually I thought, well, I have all these products. Like, what am I going to do? Just let them sit there until I throw them out? Like, I might as well try them. And so I tried them. And lo and behold, within 2 months, I felt good. I was sleeping well. I felt energized. And when you're sleeping well and when you're energized, you're a lot more patient with your kids. Like, that's something that just naturally happens. All of a sudden, you're patient, which not that I wasn't patient before, but I thought it's a very, very important as a mom to sleep well and to feel energized. And so I started sharing these superfoods with people around me. I was like, "Mom, you should try this. This is great. Oh, you have a headache. Yeah, maybe you should try this. Try changing." Um, and that's how it just started, kind of organically. And then 6 months later, I went to Belize to meet that same friend, and my son was running back and forth in the waves, and I was drinking my green juice because I had started that new habit of drinking green juice every day. And the next day I had to come home. This was right before a month before the pandemic, before the world shut down. And I had to go home. I live in Canada. I live in Montreal, Canada. February is cold. It is cold. There's snow, there's slush. And I had to come home. Now, I had been working for myself for as long as I could remember. I started working for myself because I wanted that freedom. As I said at the beginning of the call, for me, what was most important is freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And in that moment, I didn't feel so free because I had to come back to Montreal. And why did I have to come back to Montreal? Well, because I was running a business. So I had to make my own product. I had to market my product. I had to ship my product. And and so the next day I had to get on the flight and come back home because I had some clients that I had to ship out products for, you know? And so I'm sitting at the beach watching my son run back and forth from the waves. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to have a company that would make the product for you and package the product for you and, oh my God, ship the product for you? And that way, and all I would have to do is share it. And I'm thinking this and I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my goodness, I started this business. I started working for myself so I could have this freedom and all. And right now, I don't have the freedom because I have to get on that plane back home tomorrow. And I looked down into my hands and I was holding the answer to my prayers, if we can call them that. Okay. I look down and I see this green juice and I thought, oh, I'm already sharing this. You know, this is the answer. There's a company who's making the product, who's packaging the product, and who's even shipping out the product. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what I need to do. I'm already doing it. I just need to multiply what I'm doing right now. And so it was February 2020, and that's the day that I decided I'm going all in. I need to start this business. And maybe it's not going to generate, an infinite amount of money, but I know that it'll generate an extra income. And 2 years later, I had matched my jewelry business income. Okay. And that's something that not everybody is looking for, but I need to share it with everybody who's looking for it because I spent almost 15 years looking for a company that did this. And it becomes residual income, which means it's exponential. So every year, the work that you put in still pays off. You're making money while you sleep. To me, it's a no-brainer. To me, it's an absolute no-brainer. And today, I'm so grateful for the checks that come in every single week, plus one every month. We'll get to that. And so, and the beauty in it is that anybody can do it. And the proof is, I'm an artist. I can do it. Okay. We have a very special speaker here, Misch, who worked for a corporate company, which I don't even know how he did this. I witnessed him quit his job, quit a high income job for a Fortune 200 company. Okay. I witnessed him resign from a very safe job. And so what I'm saying here is this business opportunity is not just for, people like me. It's not just for artists. This can reach everybody. This is for everybody. We have Kathryn over here also who will share her story, who was able to incorporate this business into her business, which is amazing as well, right? We all have very different backgrounds. And so I would love it, Kathryn, if you can unmute yourself and share your success story with this business.
Hi, Kieve. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's such a great blessing to be here with all of you, and thank you everyone for joining. My name is Kathryn Brown. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, and my story is a little bit different. I was also in the corporate world for over 30 years, and I was with the federal government of Canada for 20 of those years. And during my time with the government, I was being bullied, harassed, and discriminated against. And I know there's a lot of people out in the work world that experience this on a daily basis. And for me, it got so bad that I actually was on the verge of ending my life. And in November 2020, I was on the verge of ending my life. I ended up surrendering my life to Christ in that moment. And in that moment of surrender, I was led powerfully by God to Purium, where I started taking back my own health with the superfoods. And within the day, I ended up signing up as a partner, because this is something that I saw the value of what's needed in the world. Like I thought I was healthy. I thought I was doing all of the good things. But my mental health was suffering because of the environment around me. And it happened to be my work environment. So for me, it was godsent that I found Purium. I had seen, I think it's the same person that Kieve has connected with. I had watched her story and her husband's story unfold for about 3 years. And I'd seen it and been watching, but I hadn't really seen it until God was like, here, this is it. I've been showing you it all along. Now it's for you to make that choice. So I finally made the choice and I jumped in, and everything just shifted. I had a different outlook on what working looked like, because I was so used to being told what to do every day, and also like not really knowing what to do, but being in a community where you actually have the support and structure to do the things you get to do to build a business. And it's not even just about for me, it was about the community. It was about, I live alone. So community was a big thing for me. And it was also a struggle for me to get involved, because I wasn't used to actually people caring and rooting for my success. And so this was a big shift for me. And so not only did I grow in my mental health, but also my physical health. And it brought me to a place to start taking back my health. And I incorporated Purium into a business structure to support other people in taking back their health. And what I love about it is that it does have the community. It does have the foods that I've always wanted to give to people, like to have an opportunity to support people with their health and their nutrition. But I there's so many products out there that it was very difficult for me to get. There'd be people asking me to join their businesses all the time, and there was always something about them that was like there was something off about them. I just innately knew that there was something off about them. So when I connected with Purium, it's like I just knew this was it. And it was last year that I went on to an event that Purium, that our team was hosting in California, where I got to go to the owner's land and connect with a lot of the people in Purium and the family that we are. And just being around people that have that are on a mission to bring good nutrition to people, but also build a builds a financial place where you can do anything you want, like to be able to travel. Like I drove to California from Vancouver. I went on a road trip and was able to build a business as I was doing that. And when I came home, my business took off because I was in the environment of the people. And I just love that when you are surrounded by like-minded people, you have this opportunity to see where you get to go, because you can see people in a position where you want to be, and you're just like, okay, how do I get there? What do I get to do? And you can really be supported by that. So I'm just so grateful for this opportunity, because it's also given me the freedom to do the things that I want. I can go sit in a cafe. I can go travel. I was in Costa Rica this past year. I went to Austin last year, and Arizona. And this summer, I'm going to Quebec to be to be with my family. We're all going to a cottage in Quebec where we used to have a cottage. And these are all the things that I want to do. I want to be able to have that freedom to be able to do the things that I love. And it's to be around people with a beautiful mission and a vision. And I never had that before. I wasn't living a life on purpose. And this opportunity gave me that. So I just want to say thank you for having me. And I would like to introduce Eric. Eric Misch. Oh my gosh, such a blessing to know you.
Well, thank you so much, Kathryn and Kieve. I appreciate you sharing your inspiring stories. I'm surrounded on this Zoom call with some very powerful and talented women. And I love that about our profession, the profession of network marketing, that it gives women this unique opportunity. And really, people of all genders, races, backgrounds, it is a level playing field where individuals are rewarded based on their effort and merit, not on who's popular or most liked. So I say that because what a contrast coming from the corporate world. I love the fact that we have a level playing field here in the profession of network marketing. So quick little background on my story. I spent nearly 15 years in the corporate world before fully going out on my own with my network marketing business. And although I worked for a great company, as Kieve was stating, great benefits and salary and all of the, bells and whistles that come with the corporate position. But what I realized over the course of time is that what I had was linear income. And I learned in recent years the difference between linear and residual income and the differences and why residual income is really so much superior. Now, the reason why I bought into the linear income model so much is because I was raised with it. I come from a family of professionals where it was all about what school you go to and do you get a degree here, and it's the traditional 40 to 50 year career, having a good job, and nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But the linear income model was really instilled in me. So that's what I was used to. That's what I thought worked. And then, what I've witnessed is probably what many people have witnessed over the years is that model has eroded. That people are less prepared for retirement than they ever have been. Worker satisfaction is at a 50-year low currently, meaning that people just aren't happy with their work conditions, whether it's the pay gap, it's their benefits plan, their work conditions, their immediate boss, whatever the case is. But most workers in the United States and Canada are not happy. Well over 50% of workers are not happy with their current jobs. So there's got to be something better. And then in 2020, as Kieve mentioned, we were all affected globally by an unprecedented, once in a generation, event called the pandemic. And so that really got me thinking. When instantly overnight, most people had to find a way of working from home. Many people struggled with that, and it was a huge transition. Families overnight had to figure out how they could, cohabitate together and work together. And that really opened my eyes. And I always thought of what it would be like to be able to not just work from home, but work from Rome. And I don't mean Rome, Italy, although that's an incredible destination to work from, but ROAM, be able to work from anywhere, just to pick up and go, just to have so much freedom, like Kieve was talking about, where you could just instantly just pick up and say, I want to work a week over here. I want to work a week from home. I want to, travel and take my business with me. I was always intrigued by the possibility of that, but I never really knew how that could be achieved, because all I had ever known was having a job where usually you beg for your vacation time. You'd have, and matter of fact, I had to submit my vacation time to 3 different bosses. And if any one of them disapproved, that's it. I wouldn't get my vacation. So I never took my allotted vacation. I always rolled some over or didn't use it at all. And even when I used it, I felt like guilty. Like, what was I going to come back to? So although, I was made all these promises, it wasn't the true freedom that I thought that I would be able to achieve. And, I saw a lot of people getting stressed out. I myself had experienced that. That is physically and mentally and emotionally taxing. Workplace stress affects a lot of people today. And so I saw all of that. I saw, relationships being affected, people's health being affected. And I said, there's got to be more to life than this. And granted, I had a pretty cushy job, but yet I knew that there was something better out there. And, I had heard of network marketing before. I'd been exposed to it actually right out of high school. And, I wasn't serious about it back then. It wasn't until I found the right product, the right company, the right mentors, the right system, that it all came together for me. And I think that's important because a lot of people may know about network marketing. They may have heard someone do it before. They may have tried it before and it didn't really work for them. And so the assumption may be that it, being network marketing, doesn't work. And I'm so glad that I didn't allow any preconceived notions to hold me back from pursuing something that was really important to me. True freedom, being able to wake up in the morning when I want to wake up, make my own schedule, spend time with my precious little puppy that I love. My wife, we love traveling. We like, seeing different places in the world. I think I'm up to over 40 countries now that I visited, and counting. And I love the freedom of being able to pick up and go. As much as this business has afforded me and my family, what's even more is what I've been able to witness it do for other people. I've witnessed in the last 12 years over 85,000 people benefit, become either customers or distributors in 2 continents around the world, multiple countries. I have a business that pays me dividends 24/7. So it is a true residual income model. But the best part is that I've been able to witness over 10 families earn a 6-figure or multiple 6-figure income. That's significant. And I've been able to watch them, enjoy the lifestyle, not just the income. That's really, really phenomenal. And many, many thousands and thousands of people uh, never aspire to earn that kind of money, but they do earn a few extra dollars a month. $50 to $100, 150, couple of $100 a month, which pays for their products. It pays for their cell phone bill, their heating, their AC expense here in South Florida. But it makes a difference. And this statistic still holds true that well over half of US families, I'm sure this is true in Canada as well, cannot afford a $750 unexpected expense. That means that most families are super tight in their budget. So it doesn't take a whole lot to make a huge difference in their lifestyle. And I just love the fact that we have a compensation plan that has a built-in fast start program that allows people to start earning cash immediately within their first week of joining. And it allows for earning up to $3,500 in fast start bonuses, $2,500 in matching bonuses, unlimited. And then a generous residual compensation plan with the potential of lifestyle bonuses up to $10,000 a month. That's real income. So whether it's looking to make, just a small income, earning a few extra dollars, or making a part-time income, replacing a full-time income, replacing a full-time income plus, Purium has an opportunity for everyone. And I left out an important part. In January of this year, my wife was able to join me after 17 years working in her corporate job. We always had a goal of retiring in our 40s. I was able to achieve that by 45. She's able to achieve that by 40. I don't think she's turned 43 yet. But so it's been a huge blessing, and we just love sponsoring other people and helping them get to where we are right now as we continue on in our journey. So, Kieve, thank you so much for the opportunity to share my story and for the space. Last closing comments. If you're thinking and seriously contemplating this opportunity, my best advice is don't wait. This is something that you don't want to sit on, because opportunities in life, they come and they go. And so you don't want to miss this one. This is truly one that you want to take advantage of now. And even though I've been involved for the last 12 years, I could truly say this is the best time. This is really, honestly, the best time to join as we are entering this new phase of momentum, this new wave of adoption, this disruption in the workforce and in the profession of network marketing. So if you're seriously considering creating an extra income, building a residual income, if that's on your mind at all, absolutely reach out to the person who invited you to this call and ask them how you can get started today.
You're muted.
Can you hear me now? Yay! Oh, thank you so much for coming and sharing your stories with us tonight. I think it's so important for us to share them. We don't know who's looking for this. Like I said, I had looked for this opportunity for 15 years. I've been approached by every network marketing company you can think of. And you know what? There was never a product that aligned with me. And I think that our product is unique in the sense that we need it. We need financial stability, we need financial independence right now, and we need health. People need health, and we have all of it. So, as Eric said, the time is now. It is because we are, we are living in a time where we are changing the way that we eat. We're changing the way that we live. We're changing the way that we work. We're changing everything, and we're really disturbing the the status quo. So I do want to share quickly what the products that we share are, because, like I said, I've been approached by every network marketing company there is, and there was never a product that aligned with me until this one. So, this is our primary package. We work with nutrition. This is all organic, whole foods, cellular nutrition. Okay, this is all it is. We've got a gentle cleanse. We have our pre-digested protein. We have our gut health pre and probiotic. We have our apothecary, which helps, which is full of antioxidants, helps you produce your own melatonin, and of course, the power shake, which is the green juice, which is the equivalent of 12 organic microgreens salads. This is our core package. Obviously, we're a company that have more than 60 products, anything from vitamin C to zinc aid, but all with whole foods, which is what I think is so special. This isn't, some synthetic product. This is real whole foods, okay? And so we have a lot of different options. We can customize so many different shopping carts pretty much, and really help families get that healthy, good, nutrient dense foods in their bodies, which is, like I said, come on the call Thursday 7 p.m. next week, and we're going to go through a little bit more of this aspect of the company, but this is what we do. We're just helping people feel better, feel good in their bodies. An example, actually, these are the friends that Kathryn and I have been introduced to. This was their physical lifestyle transformation, before doing the gut repair and adding the superfoods to their diet. This isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle change. Okay, it's not a restrictive diet, it's nothing like that. This is really just about adding super powerful nutrients to your body, um, and living well. This is really what it is. It's so simple. It's the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, why Purium business? Eric has already touched on a few points of these, but let me just reiterate a little bit. Number one, make your own hours. Now, I know a lot of people, since the pandemic, started making their own hours and started working from home. Okay. But for the people out there that still can't do that, well, this allows you to do it. And for those of you who already have full-time jobs and you're not ready to completely replace those yet, well, you can still make your own hours and still have, another income coming in. Okay. So you get to make your own hours. So even if you're working, even if you're super, super busy, this allows you to add a couple hours a week, and to make your own hours. It allows you to work from anywhere. So again, if you already have that full-time job or you're looking to replace it, you can work from anywhere in the world. You can work from home, you can work from Europe. I was in Europe traveling for a few months last year with my family. I got to work from there. You just need a phone or a computer or a phone. What's also special with this particular company is we have unlimited $50 gift cards to give out. to new customers. This is something that we don't have in other companies. So this is, this is a way to attract new customers. Um, you have no inventory. So remember my story about having to come home and make product and package it and ship it? Well, in a company like this, you don't have inventory to track. They ship it for you. So it's all kept in their manufacturing facility and they ship it out for you. So you don't have to keep that. No franchise fees. That's amazing. This is a very low risk business. Let me tell you, I've started my business. There are so many expenses that go into starting your own business. I think like I barely made any money in the first years. Okay. The business you get for free. The business you get for free. This is a very low risk investment. It's not even a low risk investment. It's a no risk investment. Okay. And of course, equal opportunity. So anywhere you're from, wherever you are in the world, race, gender, social, whatever, we all have the same opportunity here. And that's absolutely incredible because we know that when we go out there into the world, we know that some people have leverage over us. Okay. It just happens that way. So this is great because we have equal opportunity when it comes to this business. And you choose to be a go-getter or not. It really comes down to us and what we decide for our lives. Okay. um yeah, want to touch a little bit on the compensation plan because obviously we're doing this business because we love it. We're doing this business because we're helping people. We're doing it for the community. We're doing it for the time freedom, the location freedom, but also we're doing it to make an income, to make it either, like Eric said, maybe we just want to be making an extra $50 to $100 a month. Maybe we want to be one of those six-figure top earners. Maybe we want to make, maybe we just want to pay our mortgage, which, in 2022, when I finally, was making enough income that was covering my mortgage, you know what that means? That your mortgage is paid for? Your mortgage is paid for. Like I'm sleeping and my mortgage is paid for. You know how amazing that is? And so I definitely want to touch on the compensation plan just for that. We are paid weekly. We are paid weekly and we have bonus checks every single month. So we're getting paid 5 times every single month. We are getting paid monthly dividends. When we get to a certain rank in the company, we get profit shares of the company. You don't get, sorry, I'm going to repeat that. We get profit shares of the company when we get to a certain rank in the company. That is amazing. That is how generous the company is. It's actually fueling the economy of its own company back to its customers. It's amazing. So how does it work? We get 20% commission off every customer order. We have the opportunity to, I was going to say win, but I guess it's make. um, this is an old compensation plan thing I just realized because we get to earn up to $3,500 in fast bonuses. So this is actually wrong. We can get paid more. Um, I've already been on a trip to California where the hotel and food was all paid for by the company. That was amazing. We get extra bonuses. So Eric already touched on this. We can get up to $10,000 bonuses on top of the commissions, on top of the matching bonuses. This is like a game. I like to think of this this company, this business as a game where you're like hitting little levels and then you can go get bonuses here and there. And all you have to do is show your friends how to get the bonuses too. Okay. And you get paid up to 4 levels on customer orders and up to 10 levels on brand partner orders. So, I think this is also important because obviously there's probably going to be some naysayer somewhere who's going to say this is a pyramid scheme. Come at me. That's another conversation, but that I love to have actually. So, this is a little bit about the compensation plan. Obviously, I'm not going to go into full details, but we can. If you're really interested in doing the business, let's get into the details of the compensation plan because this is actually my favorite part. How to win. How to win. Want to show you what's possible. So we have, here's an average annual income of 2022. You have Kathryn Brown and I are at diamond levels. Okay, so this is the average annual income in US dollars. So for Canadians, this is $32,000 per year US. You're looking at about $50,000 Canadian, okay, on average in 2022. We have Eric Misch, who has outshined us. And is that, oh my goodness, Eric, I forgot where you are. Are you a 2-star? Are you a 4-star? Oh my I knew Eric, I think when he was still red diamond and hit crown for the first time, and after crown, I just lost count. Which is wonderful. So, you know, this is a way to break it down. You're seeing that you can, you know, director executive, you're looking at a car payment from diamond to blue diamond, you're looking at a house payment, living proof over here. Black diamond to crown, you're looking at a full-time income, and crown and above, you're looking at multiple full-time stream of income. That means you're making more than lawyers, more than doctors. This is the opportunity that's sitting right here, and it's just up to us to grab it, right? So this is I mean, this says it all, really. These are the fast start bonuses. So Eric also touched a little bit on this, that as soon as you start, you have the opportunity to make cash right away by achieving these bonuses. Whoever's bringing you here, whoever has invited you here, will definitely go through exactly what you need to accomplish this. But this is fun. This is to get the ball rolling. You can get $3,500 US in bonuses. That's in bonuses. All right, that's on top of your commissions. So this is really fun. It's incentive for you to go fast and see the potential in this business. You know, as soon as you get a little taste of this, like you know what's possible. I've already mentioned this. You get paid commissions weekly, get paid bonuses monthly. And apparently that's the end of my presentation. So see ya. No. Please reach out to whoever invited you here. If you have any questions, I mean, I know I'm always here to answer them. This is one of my biggest passions. Like Eric said, you know, watching people, like helping people and watching them succeed in this business is probably one of the most heart-filling parts of this business. You know, everybody, I'm looking at everybody around us, and especially people in my generation who were just I'm a millennial, okay? Our generation, we just want freedom. We don't want this like baby boomer stuff of having the same career for 50 years and working just to have a retirement. Like we're not like that. And network marketing, a network marketing opportunity offers us exactly what our generation is looking for. And that is the freedom to work whenever we want with the people that we love and make an income that really allows us to live our lives. A lot of us just want to travel. We want to be free. Like that's our generation, and I know that's other generations too. It's just I'm speaking out to mine. But this is a very, very special opportunity. And you know, like I said, anyone who's looking to make a little bit more money, I don't know, to pay your car, or even just to pay the superfoods or pay your mortgage, or people that want multiple streams of income because you want to buy your mom a house and you want to buy yourself a house and you want to retire young, I don't know, whatever it is, whatever your dream is, that you need the financial aspect of it to make it happen, well, this is an opportunity to not miss. All right. And I from the deepest part of my heart and soul, I ask you to have an open mind and see what's there. See what's there. I'm so grateful that I made this decision and that I get to work with people who are positive, who have grit, who have determination and resilience. I am so grateful for that. This is a personal development company with a compensation plan. I'm telling you, there's nothing like that in the world. You know, maybe parenting, but there's no compensation plan attached to that. There's just bills. And so thank you so much for coming tonight. Eric, Kathryn, I can't thank you enough for coming to share your story tonight. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate what you're doing in this world and what you're sharing with this world. It's truly a gift. It is a gift that we were given and that we get to pass to pay it forward. I'm so grateful. And I just saw that Allison is here, and Allison, thank you. Thank you for introducing us to this and bringing this into our lives. It's really absolutely remarkable. So, like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out to the person who invited you here. And thank you again. I think I'm muted. Am I muted? No, I'm unmuted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
Thank you
amazing.
so much.
That was really nice.